خب سلام، با یه پارت دیگه از بازی اساسین کرید والهالا با اتونم. برو بریم ببینیم این پارت چی به چیه. پارت فکر کنم این پارت دیگه باید با سیگریتینو حرف بزنیم در مورد سنگ. برو بریم خودشه، ولی یادتون نره لایک کنید، کامنت بذارید، سابسکرایب کنید، زنگوله هم بزنید که پارت جدید آپلود میشه حتما خبردار بشید. بریم. خب میگه من اینو یه جای دیدم.
One who stands at a threshold should take great care to look around, for who knows what foes lie in wait in the halls beyond.
میگه باید بهتر دور و بر رو نگاه کنیم، ولی کی میدونه پشت این در چی؟
In a dream, not once, 1,000 times.
اوه میگه هزاران بار از این در رد شد. پدر سوخته چیزی زیر سرش.
What does it say, Sigurd? Does it speak to you?
Yes.
میگه چی میگه؟ با تو حرف میزنه؟
But the words are fogged, shadowed, and yet I feel their meaning. And the ash tree, I see the great tree of life, her boughs reaching skyward, opening the way. It's just as you promised, Basim. All you foretold was true.
گر چیزی گفتی واقعیت داشت.
Eivor, I am more than I appear to be. So much more. This is wicked magic, Sigurd. Darksader, do not listen. No. This is real. This is everything. To the walls! To the walls!
میگه این همه چیزه. گفت سنگ جادویی، باور نکرد. میگه نه این همه چیزه.
Have we time to escape? The men are spent. We've not a chance in blazing hell.
بهشون حمله کردن. میگه خیلی زیاد این شانسی نداریم.
I will speak and the king of Wessex will listen.
خب من باهاش حرف میزنم. چقدر زیادن.
As I understand, King Alfred, your name is not spoken with affection here in Mercia.
Yet I am close enough to Wessex to hear myself praised from morn till twilight.
Return to your singing subjects then, and leave the affairs of Mercia to the Danes.
Not till your pagan war songs are safely out of hearing.
Offer an exchange, Lord. You can deserve.
Please, no secrets here.
خب میگه میتونیم یه اوور بهتون میدیم. میگه اوور تغییر کرده.
My best warrior for yours to prove peace. After which you leave Mercia and we fall back north of River Ouse.
میگه بهترین جنگجومو بهت میدم واسه صلح تا ما کارمو تمام بشه.
My war thane.
خب جنگجوی خودشو داد.
Brother. Name your man.
Sigurd Jarl, I offer myself.
Thank you, Basim.
King Alfred.
خودشو پیشنهاد کرد. خواست بگه من بهترین جنگجوام.
I was, my lord.
میگه فولکی تو با اینا هستی؟ میگه بودم. اوه بهشون خیانت کرد.
He's worth more than 20 other men. He is the son of a king.
Traitorous snake.
مار خیانتکار. میگه اون تنها کسی که تو میخوای سیگرت پسر کینگه.
I'll gut you, troll woman. I'll gift myself to you, King Alfred. Because it is not my fate to die by your hand. Brother.
میگه من خودمو بهت میدم.
Have faith.
چون این تقدیر من نیست که به دست تو بمیرم.
This man is dangerous, my lord. Let me hold him.
Do what you must, but treat him with care.
یه مواظبش باش. نمیدونن ایوار چیزه.
By all the gods, Basim, what was that? I will shatter them. They shall not get away.
این دیگه چی بود؟ بایسن. پدر سوخته خیانت کرد. گفتیم به درد نمیخوره.
That reminds me.
Careful with that beast!
کجا باید بریم الان؟ 3000 متر. بریم کمپ. باید با زنه حرف بزن. اونی که شمشیر رو میکوبونه تو میز. اسکیلمون هم با ببینیم چی داریم. اینجا چه خبره؟ این اسکیل این پاور زیادی میده. این خوبه. اینا به این گرگا هر کدوم همشو زیاد میکنه دیگه. این خیلی خوبه. رنج دمیج آرمور اساسین. این چی؟ استارت. تا حالا اینو امتحان نکرده بودم.
Roland, Holger, why all this?
چی شد اینجا؟
Eivor, Sanctir.
ممنون که اینجایی.
Is something wrong?
چی شد؟ چیزی اشتباهه؟
Rot disappointed word. Does the deer rub the stream when she takes a drink? Does a cow rub a field when he crops on sweet grass?
Eivor, this matter requires sensitive judgment. Will you?
خب جنگشون شده. میگه به قضاوت چیز احتیاج دارن. قضاوتشون کن.
From the beginning, please.
Well now, there is no excuse too small, I see. Nothing to keep you from coveting.
In Sigurd's absence, who has better claim to oversee these disputes?
You might leave them to
میگه
work
هیچ
it
کی
out
از
for
سیگرت بهتر
themselves.
نیست که اینجا
But
بشن.
that would mean...
Please start again. Tell me all that has happened.
I will start. I have been false... Philly, what? Are you mocking me?
Silence. I will hear both of your complaints and render a decision, awarding compensation if needed.
من هر دوتاتون چیز میکنم تا روان تو اول
Tell me your
اول.
version of these events.
As you are aware, Holger and I are neighbors. Near enough that I often catch him at my stables, stealing my tools. Borrowing.
Holger, let him speak.
Stealing, borrowing. My point being, I have
برش
always
داشتی یا
allowed him to
دزدیدیش.
use whatever he pleased. I greatly admire your Norse
میگه
generosity.
من اگه خواهش
I
میکردم من
hoped to
میذاشتم
match
از
it.
استفاده
But this
کنه.
morning, Holger stretched the limits of my grace, entering my stables for their feed. I found my most beautiful, gentle mare stripped of her tail, bereft. Now, I am ashamed to say my natural suspicion drew me to Holger, and how right I was. For when I peered across the lane, there he was, gripping a horsetail brush slathered with indigo, dragging it across a sheet of painting, Rowan. I was painting.
You make it sound so crude.
You see? Such willful arrogance. It will take ages for Ilgafur's tail to reach its former length. I demand compensation.
I understand.
اسبشو به چخ داده.
Holger.
Eivor, you have known me as a skald for years, and you know that my work requires a certain, let us say, freedom, to make use of rare resources to compose my verses. Often when lacking the proper tools, I have made use of novel items. Alvis's walking stick, Tovi's inks.
You cut off my horse's tail to make a brush, you bleeding...
Rowan?
As I was saying, this morning in the throes of poetic reverie, I realized that my latest piece, I could have used a frayed stick, some cloth, my hands, but not to make a perfect brush. I needed the fine hairs of a well-raised horse. And so I have...
You clipped Alfgafur's tail to the rump without asking.
It was early.
اسبشو برده نگه سوال کنه.
I believe my horse looks like a fool, Eivor. No handsomer than a donkey now. You must do something.
اسبش مثل خر شده.
Quiet, both of you.
تو حق با روان اسبشو بدون اجازه برداشته شبیه خرش کرده.
Holger, Rowan is clearly in the right.
I borrowed the tail. Borrowed. Thus the reality of
It is a two-victim crime, Holger. Though they aren't, as the horse's value has diminished.
Total.
Oh, hello, Eivor. Good day. Word of our growing settlement has reached outside ears, so have a look around. You may see a few new faces. That Holger, he is quite a character.
I almost envy him. To see the world through such a muddy glass and live with such petty concerns. He hasn't a care in the world.
Let's not walk too far with that idea. I need you right where you are.
Randvi, our work is done in Oxenfordshire, but the cost has been high.
I feared as much when this letter arrived, from one called Fulke, addressed to you.
From Fulke? Gods, that witch.
It is there on the table.
Fulke نام اومده از طرف Fulke.
Fulke is with the Order of the Ancients. The same order Kjotve followed. The order that Basim and Hytham have pledged to destroy.
Eivor, what has happened?
Sigurd has been taken hostage, captured by King Alfred, and given to a woman named Fulke. A very dangerous woman.
What does she want with him?
I will spare you Fulke's ramblings, but know this. Sigurd did his part to secure an alliance with a thane called Gidrich. Gidrich is an honest man, and will come when I call. Until that time, Basim will locate Fulke. Look for his message when it comes.
Some interesting news. King Ceolwulf has sent Ceolbert to Shropshire.
Good for Ceolbert.
I gave him only a taste of my knowledge.
الان باید Are you alright?
Randvi, are you well?
I'm fine. Only a little tired, but...
Not until you...
Oh, I think I have.
I cannot help you with your life, just...
I don't know.
Stop, we could take a...
That sounds lovely. And too far to consider just now. But now, what was it you needed?
Randvi, take a break.
Do you?
Of course.
I did ask.
Follow me.
چی شد؟ چون خودم حالت خوبه گفت خسته است و اینا.
This trip is for us. Just
باید کجا بریم؟ باید بریم اینجا.
Is that a problem?
Not at all. So long as I get some air and sun, I will be fine. I spend too much of my day in the Longhouse.
We will need to cross the river at some point if we want to enter Grangerbridgeshire. If you know a better way, I would love to hear it.
Is swimming not an option?
Swimming? I don't know. Are you joking?
A boat or a horse would always do, but I'm not opposed to the more traditional methods. Please, Eivor. Not a long shot.
Right.
A boat or a horse would always do, but I'm not opposed to the more traditional methods.
از این قایق استفاده نکنم.
You get used to it.
I do not wish to.
قایق گنده نه. بریم ببینیم سیر و سیاحت کنیم. کم گردش لازم داشت.
It really is lovely here. I have not been this far east of the settlement. Isn't that awful?
You think safety awful?
To live one's life in so small a pen. Hear stories from you and the scouts without ever venturing further. Gods, do you smell that? The earth and the air. It is good to be out here. Eivor, there. What is that?
This is where the Summer Army retreated when Grantebridge was lost. They seem to have resettled the city in full now.
Right. I know this land so well by its map, but to see it in person brings it to stunning life. A Roman marvel.
اینجا کجاست؟ میگه این چیزه مال چی شد؟ الان مال یکی از پادشاه بوده، الان شکست خوردن و به چخ رفته. فکر نکنم ما بوده باشیم اینو شکست داده باشیم.
And here we are. Welcome to Grantebridge. We should make our way to the Longhouse.
Oh, it's bigger than I imagined. Rustic, woody, beautiful. And everything seems quite new.
Under Soma's guidance, the Summer Army built this town up from a small village. They wanted a hub for trade near London, and a launching point for incursions into Wessex.
Well, it is impressive. Some interesting architectural ideas here too.
میخواد ببره تو خونه چیزه خونه بزرگ اینجاش. چی شد؟ بیا. اوه نمیتونی بیای بالا؟ اشکال نداره بیا. بیا از این ور بیا.
Well, is that Eivor? It's been quite a while since I've seen your face around here.
خب این اسکول است که کمکش
One of
کردیم
Soma's loyal men.
قبل.
Yeah.
Good to see you again. This is Randvi, a dear friend and a sturdy fighter.
Well met, Randy. Eivor seems to have a preference for befriending lovely women.
You know, I noticed the same thing.
I expected more people about Magni. Something happened.
Soma rounded up some warriors and took them west. She's hoping to open a new trade route with Ox and the Wood there. Only now, in times of trouble...
What sort of trouble?
Oh, a pack of surly bandits have encamped me. They attack all merchants who travel here by river or road, and word is spreading quickly. It's keeping traders at bay.
That could cripple your town if it carries on too long.
It's crippled me already.
باید بریم تو تانگ. Happy to help.
So what will
We
you...
can take care of them, Magni. And if we don't find your horse, we will steal you a new one.
Well, that would ease my mind. I have nothing to offer you for this deed, but the bandits surely...
Good. Consider the matter handled.
نذاشت.
Eivor, come. We have a camp to raid.
باید تو کمپ رو ببینیم.
The bandits are camped on a river, he said, east of the water's edge.
You volunteered us for a fight, Randvi. Is that your idea of a pleasant ride through the country?